Hello students, good morning you all. I hope you all hail and healthy. This class is the continuation of the previous class. Okay. Last class we learned poem, first unit poem Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening. Who's the author of this poem? Robert Frost. Okay. Let's quickly recall the summary of this poem. This author, one day, one fine evening. What was the season? Winter season. Okay, so in that fine evening, the poet was on the horseback, was passing through the woods, which were very lovely, dark and deep, right? He reaches the woods meaning forest. He reaches the woods, then he just stops. That beauty, that beauty of the woods compels him to stop there to watch the beauty of nature, enjoy the beauty of nature, right? Do you remember all these points? Then he passed for a while and he enjoyed. At that time he was guessing. Okay, he was thinking of the owner of the woods. Here his refers to the owner of the woods. I refers to the poet. Okay, so he was dead sure that the owner wasn't there. He was a bit far away nearby the village. Okay, so he stood there and enjoying. See, he passed his horse. Okay, stopped his horse between the lakes and woods. Lakes, it was filled with snow. That much beauty. Okay, then woods filled with snow. This is imagery. Okay, immediately imagery. Poetic device. Imagery means immediately we can feel these things through our five senses. That's what. Clear? Then what about the rhyming words? No, though, here, snow. Last words. Right? A, B, A. Then this little horse, when he stopped before this, it gave signal. Yes, it sensed mistakenly. Definitely this rider must be absent-minded. That's why he stopped there. That is what wasn't a farmhouse. So it shook his head and gave signal to this poet. Fine. That was very dark that evening also. This strange experience. That horse felt strange experience. Then this third stanza, it gave a bell and gave signal. Okay, shaking its head, asking why you stopped here, like that. There was dead silent, only can feel the snowfall. Okay, that sweeps downy flake. See, downy flake meaning, this is what downy flake, it falls very quickly, swiftly and gentle. Okay, it is so soft, fluffy also. This is downy flake. Clear? Then shall we move on next stanza? I hope you learned the first two stanzas. Then let's move to last stanza. Okay. Then, so it gave its what is horn's bell to shake, to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. Yeah, wind flows very gently and this downy flakes also fell down. Okay, the woods are lovely, dark and deep. See, woods are lovely. Look at this picture. You can see it is very dark and deep in the sense, if you enter this forest, if you walk into the forest, definitely we get afraid, right? A bit fear. That is what deep. It's very beautiful, lovely, at the same time dark and deep. Okay, then, but I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. See, repetition. 2 times a line repeated, right? So here actually the poet is saying, in our life we have a lot of responsibility. What is your responsibility now? You need to study. Definitely you want to go for higher education, then get job. All these things, you have your own goals, right? If you have set a goal, what do you want to do? Want to simply sleep? Can you achieve the goal? No, never, right? So for that you need to work hard. You have to go on that track only. In the middle, in the meanwhile, definitely lot of other things disturb us, distract us. Beauty of nature or party, friends, enjoyment, like many things distract, TV, mobile, everything, right? Like many situations distract us. But you have to enjoy everything, but you should move on your track. That is very important. That's what emphasize in this point. This writer, this poet, he saw a beautiful place, but his destination was other thing. But he stopped for a while and he enjoyed. But he has to move on. If he's stuck there, can he fulfill his goals or everything, any achievements can he achieve? No, never, right? So he has to move on. That is what says. In our life also, on the way, if we are traveling or in our life also, we should enjoy everything, but we should not get off track. We should not distracted from anything, right? Any mean pleasure. We should focus on our track, responsibilities, our goal, our studies, everything. We can spend our time with the friends, everything you can enjoy. At the same time, you should study. That you should not get off track. Okay. You should not distract. That is what the poet emphasizes here. Okay, ma. This is called figurative meaning. Usually poems has literal meaning and figurative meaning. What's the difference between this? Literal, see, by reading this, miles to go before I sleep. Yes, miles to go before I sleep. Yeah, sleep. Then walk for a mile, right? Far away. But not in a figure. If we take a figurative meaning, our goals, our responsibilities, that is what meaning. Okay, that is called figurative meaning. So here the woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep. Okay, he has lot of responsibility, he has to complete that. Clear? So miles to go before I sleep. Miles to go before I sleep. See here, last two lines repeated. So poetic devices, what is repetition? Clear? Then let's find this. Actually, what is poetic device? Poetic, already I told you, right? When we listen a music, there are some words strike, right? Words, rhythm, beats, like many things strike. Similarly, here also alliteration, rhyming words, rhyming scheme, then repetition, personification, like many things are there. Clear now? So, what is a personification? Do you know? Personification meaning giving human characteristics to non-human things. Okay, see, for example, the sun smiling at us. Can the sun smile at us? Human only can do, right? But we personify. We just give our human characteristics, smiling to the sun. So that is what personification. Another one example is the streets are calling me. The bench is calling me. Like that. Okay, these are human characteristics. So this is called personification. Here also this horse, what is giving bell sound, right? He gives his harness bell. That is personification. You have to mark this and you should learn this. Okay. Then another thing, I think the horse think it cure strange experience. A human only can feel such things, ideas and all. But here they personified with the what is animals. Do you understand? That is what a cure. Then next one is fill up with snow. See, fill up with snow, it is imagery. Imagery meaning we can feel. If I say water, forest, snow, snowflake, immediately you can sense that. You can bring the picture into your mind through 5 senses. That is called imagery. I hope you can understand this. So these are poetic devices. So please, you need to mark it and to learn these things. Okay. Then once again, let me read this poem. Whose woods these are? I think I know. I refers to the poet. Okay. His house is in the village though. Yeah. His house is nearby the village. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. Yes, season is winter season. See here, alliteration in this fourth line. To watch his woods. Woods. Watch his woods. This is called alliteration. Same letter. Understand? Then, my little horse must think it cure, personification. To stop without a farmhouse near. Between the woods and frozen lake. Yeah, frozen lake. Lake, freeze, filled with ice. These and all imagery, filled with ice and all. Okay, then to stop without a farmhouse near, between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. He gives his harness bell a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. Downy flake. This is downy flake. Okay. Only this sound, then gentle wind sound only can hear. Okay. This downy flake falls very swiftly. Swiftly meaning quickly. The woods are lovely and dark and deep. This is lovely. It looks beautiful. Then dark, evening time, right? Then deep. But I have promises to keep. He has lot of responsibility, right? And miles to go before I sleep. And miles to go before I sleep. He has a lot of responsibility to fulfill before his death. That is what mean here. Clear, ma? So I hope you all understand this poem. Then next, see in this author, about the author, and already we learned this. Pulitzer Prize. How many Pulitzer Prize he won it? He got 4 prizes. See, this is what Pulitzer Prize. Clear? Then, so this is what the poem. Then exercises, glossary part, question answers you need to learn. Then book bank exercises also you should do all these things. Clear, ma? Then another thing, see in this poem, second stanza. Look at the second stanza. Can you pick out the rhyming scheme here? Look at the second stanza. Cure, near, lake, ear. Right? Cure, near, lake, ear. Can you pick out the rhyming words? What are the rhyming words? Last words, right? Cure, near, lake, ear. Sounds A, B, A. So, cure, near, ear, same sound. Fine? Lake, another sound. So, A, B, A. Clear? The next, look at the next stanza. Shake, mistake, sweep, flake. Can you guess? Can you pick out? Identify the rhyming scheme and words. Shake, mistake, flake, same sound. A, right? Sweep, B. Clear? The next. Deep, keep, sleep, sleep. Right? All the words are A. Rhyming scheme is deep, keep, sleep, sleep. Same sound. So, A. This is what a rhyming scheme. So, you should thorough with this identifying rhyming words and rhyming scheme. Clear, ma? The next, look at the next page. Robert Frost. Here, Jawaharlal, below this Robert Frost on quote sentences there, look at it. Jawaharlal Nehru, the former Prime Minister of India, had the last 2 lines of this poem written in block letter and placed it on his desk, as these lines reminded him of his responsibility. See, this poem, impressed our Jawaharlal Nehru, right? Former Prime Minister of India. So, in his office also, on his table, this last 2 lines, what is it? He just pasted it. So, then and there he could see that. So, that reminds him, what is, you have to push him, giving some motivation, right? Push him, yeah, you have a lot of response, you have to move on, like that. It pushes him. These 2 lines are a motivation for him. That is what says Jawaharlal Nehru, the former Prime Minister of India, had the last 2 lines of this poem written in block letters and placed it on his desk, as these lines reminded him of his responsibility. Similarly, we too, Definitely we enjoy everything, party, friends, marriage house, everything we attend. We spend our lot of time with our friends and relatives, whoever it is, or mobile phone, listening music, whatever it's. You should not stuck there. You should move on. That is very, very important. Then only you can achieve in your life. Don't forget this 2 lines in your life also. Okay, that's what says. So this is what the poem. I hope you all understand. Then you should learn this 4 lines. Memory lines, 4 stanzas. First 2 stanzas you should learn. I hope you have learned already. I asked you. Then rest also please learn it and write it. Immediately you write, and please don't pile up the work. Pile up, tomorrow I can do, then next day. Don't postpone like this. Do it immediately. It is very easy poem, right? You can do it. So please learn it. That is what. If you have any clarification in clarification session, you can ask me. Okay. Thank you. Meet you in the next class.